Greetings everyone, it's Kindred here. In this video, I will be showing you where to get every character's celestial weapon in FF10, including how to upgrade them to their fullest potential. You will need both the crest and sigil to every weapon to unlock every ability. To start things off, we must acquire the key item Celestial Mirror first, which will be used to open the treasure chests containing the weapons. This is obtainable the moment you reach the Commandants. You can gain access to Remium Temple by clearing the Chocobo minigames by the Chocobo Trainer. The Chocobo Trainer can be found northwest, but once you have acquired the airship, she should be near Rin's travel agency. Once you are riding a Chocobo, head to the entrance of Commandants near Macalania Woods, then head east, interact with the Chocobo Feather on the ground. Head to the Remium Temple and go to the right side where you can begin the minigame Chocobo Race. In order to obtain the Cloudy Mirror, you just need to reach the finish line first before the other Chocobo without the need for opening any treasure chests. Once you have acquired the Cloudy Mirror, you will need to head to the entrance of Macalania Woods. Near the Save Sphere, you will find a mother and son looking for the father. Talk to them. Then go to the area where your party stayed for the night after the events in Bevel, located just 2 screens east from the Save Sphere. There you will find the father. Go back to where you found the son, and this time he will be the one missing. Head to the shortcut path going to Macalania Lake from the entrance of Macalania Woods, and you will find the son here. Talk to him and you will be able to convert the Cloudy Mirror to Celestial Mirror. Now, the first character we will focus on will be none other than Tidus. His celestial weapon's name is Caladbolg, and it can be found at northwest of Commandants. There will be a person blocking the path here by default, but you can force them out of the way by defeating the Chocobo Trainer in the minigame Catcher Chocobo. After getting it done, then you can go back here and use the Celestial Mirror to get his weapon. Take note that every time you leave Commandants, the said person will go back and block the path again, which means you will have to defeat the Chocobo Trainer again. To upgrade the Caladbolg, you will need a Sun Crest and Sun Sigil. The Sun Crest can be obtained from the chamber where you fought Lady Yunalesca. The treasure chest will spawn when you take the stairs here. It is highly advisable that you get it after defeating Yunalesca, as the next time you go back here, you will be facing Dark Bahamut. The Sun Sigil can be obtained by getting a time of 0.0.0 in the Catcher Chocobo minigame, where the trainer will give it to you as a reward. This is obtainable the moment you reach Commandants. Next up is Yuna's celestial weapon, the Nirvana. It can be obtained by clearing the first mission the Keeper gives you in Monster Arena, and that is to catch at least one of each fiend from the Comlands. Talk to him after getting it done and the treasure will spawn behind you. To upgrade the Nirvana, you will need the Moon Crest and Moon Sigil. The Moon Crest can be obtained at the shore of Besaid Island, where Tidus first got there. Just head east and you shall discover it. The Moon Sigil has more requirements. Basically, you need to obtain every Aeon and win every Aeon fight against Belgemine in Remium Temple. After you send her, you will be rewarded with the Moon Sigil. Please see the link at the upper right corner or in the description for the guide on how to obtain the hidden Aeons, Yojimbo, Anima, and Magus sisters. To get Auron's Masamune, you will need to head to the area near the Cavern of the Soul and Faith first. Go east and at the very end, you should find the Rusty Sword. Once it is in your possession, head to Mushroom Rock Road by selecting Josei High Road from the airship. You will find yourself at the area where the Mihen operation happened. Head south and just before the path towards the operation headquarters, you should find the lift to your left. Take the lift and you should see a statue. Interact with the statue and the game will prompt you to use the Rusty Sword. Select yes and something should appear from the wall where you can use the Celestial Mirror. To upgrade the Masamune, you will need the Mars Crest and Mars Sigil respectively. The Mars Crest can be found at the southmost of Mihen Old Road. Meanwhile, the Mars Sigil will be given to you by the Monster Arena Keeper once you have unlocked a total of 10 monsters from either Area Conquest or Species Conquest. The fastest way to do this is to simply capture one of each monster from every area in Spira. Once done, go back to the Keeper and he will hand this over as a reward. To get Lulu's Onion Knight, you need to head to Baaj Temple. Locate these coordinates as shown in the video and Baaj Temple will be added as a destination. If this is your first time here, you will face a boss first. The treasure chest is hidden very well, so just follow what is in the video and spam the interaction button. To upgrade the Onion Knight, you will need both Venus Crest and Venus Sigil. The former can be found in the far plane in Guadosalam. The Venus Sigil, on the other hand, is a reward given to the player after successfully dodging 200 lightning bolts in a row in Thunder Plains. If successful, a treasure chest containing the item will be waiting outside the Rins Travel Agency. For tips on doing this, please refer to the link in the description or to the card at the upper right corner. To get Wakka's World Champion, you need to have at least placed third in a Blitzball tournament or have won 5 Blitzball games. I personally recommend getting this after you have already acquired the Jupiter Sigil. This can be obtained by going to the cafe where Tidus, Yuna, and Kimahri went when they were looking for Auron before Yuna went missing. To upgrade the World Champion, you will have to possess the Jupiter Crest and Jupiter Sigil. The Jupiter Crest can simply be found in the Aurochs locker room in Luca. However, The Jupiter Sigil requires the player to have Wakka's every overdrive learned before it will appear as a prize in a Blitzball League. By default, Attack Rails is an immediate tournament prize after your first match against the Luca goers. After 250 battles or so, Status Reels will appear as a league prize. After 450 battles, Aurochs Reels will be up for grabs on a tournament. Rumors say that Wakka himself needs to have participated in those battles, either with your starting lineup or coming from the bench. Just use him a lot and you should be good. If you want to minimize the number of Blitzball games, then I recommend using the reset data feature to keep shuffling the rewards without having to participate in a league or tournament with no reels. If you want to make your life much easier, recruit Brother from the airship and Wedge from Luca, near the access to the stadium. They start with great stats. Replace your midfielder with Brother and one of your forwards with Wedge, and keep Tidus for the jack shot. After you have obtained Aurochs Reels, reset data until Jupiter Sigil appears as a league prize. To get Riku's Godhand, input the word Godhand on the airship and a new destination shall appear called Mushroom Rock Road. Head there and use the Celestial Mirror to acquire the equipment. To upgrade the Godhand, you will need the Mercury Crest and Mercury Sigil. The Mercury Crest can be obtained in one of those sand pits located at the west of your screen, in Saniba Desert West, where the village of the Cactuar is. Meanwhile, the Mercury Sigil can be obtained in the Cactuar village after finishing the side quest. Finally, we have Kimahri's Spirit Lance. To spawn the treasure chest containing this weapon, you will need to pray to the cactuar statues first found in Thunder Plains thrice. While exploring Thunder Plains, you should notice some glowing cactuar statues. You will have to pray by pressing the square button to 2 statues in Thunder Plains South, and 1 statue at the north part. Do take note that the glow may disappear and transfer to another statue, but there is no need for you to chase it, as you can wait for it to rotate back. After successfully praying to 3 statues, head to Thunder Plains South again while hugging the wall to your right. You should notice a small lightning tower. Press the same button again that you used when you prayed on the statues, and the treasure chest shall appear. To upgrade the Spirit Lance, the player is required to acquire the Saturn Crest and Saturn Sigil. The crest can be found at the area where you fought Seymour Flux in Mount Gagazet. On the way to the next screen, before the mountain cave, there are pillars to your left and the treasure chest is hidden there. The Saturn Sigil can be found by completing the butterfly minigame in Macalania Woods. There are a total of 2. It doesn't matter what you begin with. It is considered complete if you are able to catch the 7 blue butterflies. You are allowed to touch the red ones, but doing so will result in wasting time. More or less, you will need to do a perfect run. Beware that you shouldn't leave the screen after the minigame and get the treasure chest first. You can reset the minigame by going to another screen. The first minigame is located here, while the second one is here. After successfully catching the 7, the second time around, the treasure chest will contain the Saturn Sigil. If this video helped you and you're looking for more FFN guides, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.